All right. Good evening, everybody. Let's kickstart a session because I think I've waited for some time now for the numbers to go up. Right now, we are about 70 odd students lined up. I'm sure students will join, but then let's not lose the time now. I want you youngsters to be a bit more time conscious. I know you guys have come on time, and others have to be a bit more time conscious about being here in time or on time, whatever. Okay. So I'll go on, my youngsters. Yesterday we saw about time, speed, distance, and all of that a little stronger. And I would have ideally could have preferred to even look into averages, ratios, and proportions and all that. So not to worry. Today I will cover it up all those type of questions as well. Today, as usual, I'll be asking few questions. Today I'm going to ask you a particular question. Okay, I want you all to pay attention, please. Hope I'm audible to all of you guys. Okay, could you all ping yes, all of you, if you can hear me so well? Yes, Supravat says yes, Satvika. Yep. Okay. Karma, thanks for coming. Yeah, good on you guys. All right, we're good to go. Let's say there is a huge party happening, and people like you, your youngsters, now cross that particular stage and all that. So I'm just putting you guys over there, and you wanted to get inside that particular happening party. They follow a particular protocol for allowing the guests inside that particular party. Let's keep it that way. Okay. And you wanted to get inside that particular party badly because you are a party animal. Let's assume that you're a party animal. Okay. There are these huge bouncers. There's only one entry. Okay, there's only one entry. There are these huge bouncers standing outside, and they allow people with a particular passcode. I call it as a passcode. Guys, I want you all to keep observing my chat box as well, parallelly. Nobody's carrying any let's say any badges or any cards to show or any tickets to show and all that. There are no any like wristbands tied and all that for access and all that. No, it is a pretty simple passcode, and which the bouncer says the passcode, and the person who wants to enter says another passcode. If the bouncer feels it's matching, they're allowed inside. That's the whole logic of it. Okay, I hope you all can understand so far. So good. So I still want you all to pay attention now. You want to get in and you want to observe on what basis people are allowed by the bouncers for this particular party. So you go pretty close and you start to observe. Okay. There's, let's say, there's a person who wants to get inside, goes near the bouncer, and the bouncer says 12. Okay. And the guy who wants to get inside says 6. And that particular person is allowed. That particular person is allowed. And you happen to see another person approaching, and this time the bouncer says 6. And the person who wants to enter says 3. That's a passcode exchanged. And that particular person was allowed. Okay. And you gain your confidence and you go up to the bouncer, and the bouncer says this time 10. What is the passcode? Who can answer this? Quick, guys. You can type in your messages on the chat box. Saniha wants to repeat again. It's a huge one. Okay. I'll explain once again quick. there's a big party happening, and when you want to get inside, and they follow a simple passcode methodology for allowing guests to get inside. Okay, there is a particular passcode which operates, and they both agree. And let's say you go close to observe what is the pattern, so that you want to get inside. So the first person who's approaching the bouncer gave a passcode called as 12, and the person who wants to enter says 6, and that particular person is allowed. And the next time, okay, the next person comes over, and this time says 6 by the bouncer, and the person who wants to get inside says 3 and allowed. You gain confidence, and you are approaching the bouncer, and the bouncer says this time 10. What will be your answer is the question. I want everybody to give it a try, please. Only few people are responding. Others, what happened, guys? Close to almost 100 people. Guys, I want you all to really reply to this one. Let's see. And Saniha also says 3. Many of you are saying 3. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Yes, Siddhi also says 3. Masrat says 3. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. I'm still observing your answer. Yeah. Come on, youngsters. SD says 4. 5. Okay. I'm still observing your answer, guys. Okay, only few have approached your answer. Mahi Kumari says 3 as well. And to be honest, guys, for this question, you can approach in 2 ways. Okay, that's what I want to let you know first. I strongly feel, my dear friends, there are 2 answers. One is definitely 5 or 3. Hope you can understand me. Either 5 or 3. If you go numerically, it is 5. Do you all agree? If it is numerically, it's 5. Okay, if you go with the letters used, it's 3. Do you all understand that? Yes, remember, a passcode can be alphanumeric. Okay, so it's both ways, my dear friends. With this, what I'm letting you know right now is that, my dear friends, I want you all to have a broad mind, okay, to analyze answers. Okay, so I knew some of you would have seen this kind of let's say puzzles and online and all that. Okay, but I really want you all to have a broad mind. Okay, I'll ask you another question. Let's say you go to your friend's place, and your friend's mother offers you, hey, would you like to have milk or biscuits? Okay, milk or biscuits. Guys, you tell me now, how many options do you have in front of you guys? Come on. Hope you can understand my question. I asked you, let's all assume that you go to your friend's place, and your friend's mother is offering, okay, to you guys, would you like to have milk or biscuits? Okay, so how many options are there in front of you guys? Guys, a bit quicker. Three options. 3, 2 or 3. 3. Everybody give a best go, because today's major topic is all about logical reasoning, guys. Okay, your logical abilities. I want you all to think so logically, my dear friends out here. Come on, I want more answers, my youngsters. 3, 3, 3. Mahi Kumari also says 3. Yeah, yeah. Logic, everybody loves it. So I want you youngsters to please enjoy this learning. Guys, I see 2, 3, 2, 3, 2. I mean, 3, 3, 3. Sania also says 3. Because options are like, you guys, again, you have not looked so broadly, my youngsters. I strongly feel that. You guys should do that. And now listen to me, guys. Okay. Milk is the first option. Biscuits, okay, is the second option. Either or. Do you understand? Either or. Hope you understand. Neither, okay, both, totally 4 options. Did you understand me? Yeah, now could you understand my difference? You have options of, since there are milk is available, biscuits are available. You can have, you can say, I don't want neither. Do you understand? I don't want neither. Or the best option is you can have both together. So in fact, it's 4. Again, with this particular second question of mine, I wanted you guys to really think logically. I mean, with a broad mind, my dear friends. Don't have a narrow mind. Okay, that's why you've gone a little short over here because most of you went with 3 as an answer. The right answer should have been 4. So this is to brush up your brains a little sharp, my dear friends, before we go ahead big time. Okay, the other day, guys, as I told you, so I just will I'll definitely make you guys to go through this. Just a moment. I'll open up my PowerPoint. Just a minute. Okay. So since yesterday we lost some minutes, I wanted to cover those questions right. I mean those topics and questions right now. Just bear with me a little, guys, so that I'll move on to it a little faster. Okay, everybody have a look at this one, please. It's all about ratios. Just a moment. We call this ratio and proportions and all that. Okay. Hope you can see this proper. Okay, just have a quick look at the PowerPoint. I hope everybody can have a look at the PowerPoint. Ping yes, everybody, quick, because I don't want to happen the way it happened on day 1 because it wasn't visible for you guys. Can you ping quick? Yes, can you able to see it? Not visible, is it? Oh, no problem. Let me check again. Is it visible now, guys? Can you still ping yes or no? Quick. Chaitanya says yes. How about others? Say the yes, yes, Mashud. Thank you so much, guys. I just want to double check with you guys. All right, okay. Let's quickly look into this particular, uh, I mean, concept called as ratio and proportion. So the basic concept, a ratio will compare 2 quantities of the same type by a division, guys. I want you to simply remember this: 2 quantities of same kind in a division methodology. Okay, so ratio can be A by B equals A is to B. Both are fine. Okay, A by B equals A is to B. Both are fine. Okay, if A has 10 apples and B has 5 apples, okay, A is to B is equal to 10 is to 5, or in other words, it can be 2 is to 1 because 5 as a common factor here we can approach. So A has twice as many as apples as B. We can also say it this way. That's 1 is to 2. Okay, and 2 is to 2, 2 is to 1, I'm sorry. Okay, important points. Both quantities must have the same units. Ratio can be simplified like fractions. Okay, 20 is to 30, we can do it by 10 and we can say it as 2 is to 3, like earlier I've done it with 5. So it's just to give an example. I'll move on. I still want you all to pay attention, my youngsters out here. Types of ratio, simple ratio, like we have simply like with the numbers directly given out there as 3 is to 5, 2 is to 3, likewise, and all that. A compound ratio is like it will be on the multiples on the ratio. Okay, it will be given in brackets 2 is to 3 and 4 is to 3 in brackets. That means it's multiples of it. So we also call that as compound ratio. So please have it in mind. I'll move on to the next one. Duplicate ratio, we square them. When a duplicate, it's like replicating. Duplicate is replicating. If there's one we replicate, we get another one. Okay, so it is square terms. So that's a simple one. And we have triplicate ratio. Okay, it's from square we go cubes over here. 2 cube is 8 and 3 cube is 27. 4 cube is what is that? What is 4 cube, guys? Quick. I want you to quickly answer. What is 4 cube? Can you guys bring an answer quick? Good on you, Supravat. Just a moment. My dogs. Sorry about that. Okay. That's my dog, which was lying, under my bed and all that. Although it wants to go away. Anyways, I'm sorry about this. So that's a very simple, types of ratio. Triplicate is what we've seen just a while back. Okay, so look into this particular concept of, proportions as such. A proportion states that two ratios are equal. I told you A is to B equals C is to D. It's all the same. Okay, so A by B minus C by D, so equals, I'm sorry, not minus, equals C by D. It's all the same. Okay, that's called a proportion. 2 is to 4 equals 6 is to 12 as well. Okay, remember 2 is to 4 is also 6 is to 12. Okay, it just simplifies as 1 is to 2 as well. This is called as proportion. I really want you to observe carefully, my youngsters. Ratio and proportion is what we're looking at. Okay, now this time have a look at this particular question. Okay, a sum of money is to be distributed among A, B, C, D in proportion 5 is to 2 is to 4 is to 3. So please remember there are 4 people and the proportions are given as 5 is to 2 is to 4 is to 3. If C gets rupees 1,000 more than D, please understand. If C gets D plus 1,000, in other words, what is B's share is what we have to find out. So let's see how you guys can able to answer this question. Let's go ahead. You can choose your answers quick. Can you go solve this particular question, guys? The sum of money is to be distributed among A, B, C, D in the proportion 5 is to 2 is to 4 is to 3. If C gets 1,000 more than D, what is B's share? So just have to substitute those numbers smartly, guys. Come on. I've been observing your answer, guys. I want you guys to get it up, please, quick. I've already seen 3 of you guys have answered. I want many people to please be part of it in answering. My youngsters, come on. As of now, I'm getting 2,000 as answer, C option. Others can push your limits, guys. My friends, please substitute those numbers. Understand the logic here. And we have one data that is C gets 1,000 more than D. Okay, and D's proportion is 3. Please understand. If C gets 1,000 more than D, okay, please observe that particular point. What is B's share? Santhya, Mandar, I've been observing all your answers. Roshni says 500. Okay, that's okay. First, try and understand what is one part, my dear friends, so that we can substitute on those ratios and get the answer up. Come on, youngsters. Go ahead. Go ahead. I've been observing all your answers. Siddhi is done again. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I could able to see the same old names majorly coming up, except a few. Um, okay. Just observing, my dear friends. How well have you answered so far? Okay, I really want you to observe. I mean, you've done a good job, though. Okay, I still want you to observe, my dear guys. I want you to observe my answering here. Let the shares be A, B, C, D, be 5x, 2x, 4x, and 3x respectively. Then 4x minus 3x, please understand. Remember, 1000 more for C, okay, equals 1000. 4x minus 3x equals 1000. So if you calculate that, 4x minus 3x is x is equal to 1000. So we got to know 1 unit is equal to 1000. So if you substitute that, 5x means 5000, 2000, 4000. Oh, remember, okay. And 3000 is 3x is 3000. But um, now we need to find out what is B's share. Okay, B is 2x. So obviously 2 into 1000 is 2000. I'm sure many of you have got it right, except one who said 500. I forgot the name though. So let's move on, my dear friends. Please understand the question proper, read it proper, and then go in for your answers. Check out this question, please, everybody. Seats for mathematics, physics, and biology in a school are in the ratio 5 is to 7 is to 8, not 6 in between. Please observe. There's a proposal to increase these seats by 40, 50%, and 75% respectively. There's a proposal to increase these seats by 40%, 50%, and 75% respectively. What will be the ratio of increased seats of mathematics, physics, and biology? I really want you all to read the questions proper, understand what is 1 unit, and try to apply it and get the percentage increase. You'll definitely get it. Do a good job, my youngsters. Come on. You start answering, please. Oh, I'm observing your chat as well. Slightly tricky, guys. You just need to apply in two areas there. The percentage increase. First, find out what is the ratio. What will be the ratio of increased seats is what we have to find out. So the ratio increased seats, you bring it in as an answer. So everybody be strong with your. Because I've been observing your answer. Yeah, I've been witnessing all your answers so far. I'm happy that most of you have figured it out as A. I'm sorry, but oh my goodness, I'm sorry about that. Um, Okay, I'm observing all your answers. Sanjana has a difference of opinion. Extremely sorry about it. Been catching cold a little. I should be having something to really stop that. Okay, Sanjana says 6:8:9. Sanjana, remember, we just need to find out one unit first. If we can do that, it'll be so easy. Sanjay says none of these as well. I'm happy. No, we're getting some difference of opinion because that can make our learning even more better. So, okay, I would request Sandhya, and Avinash also says option D. Okay, couple of you guys preferring option D, and Sanjana prefers C, and the rest of you guys settle down except a few. A couple of them. Okay, I'm just observing. Yeah. Okay, one of you. Okay, that is Sanjana feels that 6:8:9. Okay, and I want to know how others have done it as well. So Sandhya says 2:3:4 as well. Avinash Kumar Singh also says it's D. There's none of these. Sandhya now says 2:3:4. The change in mindset happened with Sandhya. Sandhya, what made you to change your mind, please? Can you just express it in your writing on your chat? Quick. What made you to change your mind? Sandhya, quick, I want you to respond. I know it's slightly tricky, but not that tricky as well. These kind of questions are pretty much you can expect in terms of ratio and proportion sort of questions. Come on, Sandhya. And Sanjana also agrees now it's 2:3:4. Sandhya, can you explain why have you changed your mind from none of these to 2:3:4? I'll wait for the next 30 seconds for you to respond, Sandhya. Because we have to do quite a bit today. Simran feels it's A again. Okay, fine. Thanks for settling it up. Okay. Go ahead. Sadhya, can you explain to us what do you think? No, Siddhi, not you. I've asked specifically Sandhya to do it because she initially gave, let's say, none of these as an option, and then she corrected herself to option A. So I want to know what made it to change her mind so that we can understand a student's perspective here. Quick, Sandhya. Thanks, Siddhi. Sandhya, I'll wait for the next 15 seconds for you to respond. Too much of a time. Okay, everybody look at this one, please. This is my explanation given. So let's the number of seats of mathematics, physics, and biology be 5x, 7x, and 8x respectively. Okay, now number of increased seats are okay, it's in this ratio 40, 50, and 75%. Please understand. So it's 140% of 5x, 150% of 7x, and 175% of 8x. So we've just tabulated that into brackets. Please observe the next column. There's 140 by 100 by, it's just that we've just expanded the terms. 140 by 100 into 5x. So 150 by 100 by 7x and 175 by 100 by into 8x, I'm sorry. So now we have taken out 7x this side. So we're bringing in all of these, okay, 7x, 21 by 2 and 14x is what the next equation what we get. So the required ratio equals 7x is to 21 by 2 is to 14x. All we're doing is like we're substituting out there. So 14x is to 21x is to 28x is what we get as the final equation out here. So if you look into it, that is 2 is to 3 is to 4. Yes, I mean, I went so mathematically. Okay. So you assumed as, okay, let's say 500, 700, 800, and all that. Okay. So then you substitute with the increased value of 40, 50, and 75%. Then the new share is 700, 1050, 1400. Then after simplifying, I got it as 2 is to 3 is to 4. Okay. If one component is 350, Simran, I'm just explaining your explanation to the next level. If you can able to find out one component of it, one unit, that it makes 350. Do you all agree, guys? That it makes 350. If one unit is 350 equals 350. Now in 700 we have two units. That's 2 is to 3. 3 units is 1050 and 4 units is okay. It is 1400, and thereby it satisfies our answer this way as well. I went so mathematically earlier, but if you can apply pure logic, we can also arrive at this answer. Really appreciate that, Simran. Okay, it's a simplified way of looking at things. I'll move on to the next question. Everybody still pay attention, please. Oh, yes. In a mixture of 60 liters, the ratio of milk and water is 2 is to 1. Okay. Milk is 2 and water is 1 unit. If this ratio is to be 1 is to 2, the reverse of it, then the quantity of water to be further added is how many liters is what we have to find out. You should understand 1 unit is equal to, right now, you should please immediately catch it up, guys. So what quantity of water to be further added to make 1 is to 2 is what you have to find out. Come on, guys. Quick logic first and quick hands first as well. All the best to you guys. Please find an answer for this one. Go ahead, guys. Come on. Yes, 2 is to 1. The other side, we're going to 1 is to 2. Okay, I've been observing your answering as well, guys. Rashka says B. Avinash says C. Yes, C again. Is it 80? Uh, um, Santya says 60 liters and Kishore says 60. Suprabhat also feels 60. The question is that the quantity of water to be further added is. Yeah. Siddhi, you went, I think, 80 or something. Yeah, please watch out. Okay, I'm still answering, guys. Ganesh, thanks for answering. Because I'd love to see new people also being part of answering mode. Ganesha, can you explain? Just pick one of you guys. Ganesha, you said 60 liters. Ganesha Khandekar. What makes you answer 60? Ganesha, can you explain? Just type in Maria. Just type in with one line. What made you to answer 60 as an answer? Remember, there's already 2 to 1 ratio. The component is already there with two mixtures. Okay. And if this ratio is to be 1 is to 2, from 2 is to 1, it should make it as 1 is to 2. Then the quantity of water to be further added is how much quantity of water to be further added to make 1 is to 2. Remember, earlier it was 2 is to 1. Ganesh, can you explain that quick, my dear friend? Come on, youngsters. Quickly respond. I'll wait for 15 seconds for you to Ganesh to respond. Siddhi. I got it, Siddhi. Fine, fine. No problem, Siddhi. Let's see how Ganesha is going to answer. Milk is 40 liters and there's already 20 liters of water. Fine, good on you. Total of 60 liters. So you have 60 liters of water. Okay, and if this ratio is to be 1:2, Ganesha, did you answer fully? There's already 20 liters of water. I'll agree. Milk is 40 liters. I'll agree. That is 2:1 with the previous ratio. Okay. So we have 60 liters of water. Now we have to now make it 1:2. The previous ratio is 2:1. Ganesha, you have to be clear with your thoughts here. How did you got 60 as an answer? 60 liters of water. Wait, guys, anybody can answer this? Can you just answer the last bit which I've been asking Ganesha? Wait, guys. Ganesha, we already have 20 liters. Yes, in the first ratio, 2:1. Milk is 2 parts. Water is 1 part. So we already have 20 liters. If this ratio is to be 1:2, okay, 1:2, that means we'll have to add another 40 liters. That makes 60 liters. So the right answer is, then the quantity of water to be further added is, yeah, Joy says already there's 20 liters and the A component is 40 liters or 60 liters is my question. Ganesha says C now is an answer, 40 liters. Is it C or D? Ganesha, be clear. Yes, the answer is it C or D, guys? Come on. I need one last time from everybody. Please begin with your answers, guys. No more confusions. Pradeep says D. Varsha also says D. 60 liters. Okay. Ganesha, it's D. Mars, it's not C. It should be D. Joy says D as well. Good on you guys. If you want to see the explanation of mine, please have a look at it. Quantity of milk is what we first found out is 40 liters, 60 into 2 by 3, two parts, out of 60, 1 part is equal to 20. That number, we are very clear about it. So 40 liters of milk, and the water is 20 liters, which is the rest of it. Okay, that's 2:1. New ratio is 1:2. Let the quantity of water to be added further be in liters, x liters. So 40 by 20 plus x, 20 is 1 part, that is milk. And the water part is given as x. Now 40 by 20 plus x equals 1/2. Please understand 1/2 there. So that makes 20 plus x equals 80. So if you bring in this number 80 onto this, just bring out x out. So it makes x equals 80 minus 20 equals 60. So therefore, the quantity of water to be added is 60 liters. Perfectly done. Okay. So Mars, it's not C. And guys, don't get deceived by the question. Be a little smart. Guys, work on this one, please. The ratio of the number of boys and girls in a college is 7:8. So girls are outnumbering. Okay. If the percentage increase in the number of boys and girls be 20%, remember, boys and girls be 20% and 10% respectively, what will be the new ratio? Again, guys, be smart and get the answers up. Come on, youngsters. Start working it out. Be smart. Please kindly work it out soon, guys. Come on. Yeah. You guys are settling down with C as an option there. I've been observing your answers as well. I can only see very few people answered for this question. I think you guys are feeling a pinch there. Rasha, Simran, I've been observing all your answers. Sounds good. Quick. Some more guys, please. I want to understand how well you guys can able to apply this. I can't see many of you guys answering for this question. I'm sorry. Come on, youngsters. Go ahead. Go ahead. Quickly have a look at my answer here. Ordinarily, the number of boys and girls in the in the college is in the ratio 7:8. So we write 7x, 8x. That increased number is 120, again, 20% of boys and 10% with girls. So 120% of 7x, 110% of 8x. How I substituted in the previous question. I'm doing the same out here. So 120 by 100 into 7x, 110 by 100 into 8x. So by substituting, mere substitution, my friends, by just cancelling, we get 42x by 5 and 44x by 5. So the required ratio equals, listen to me guys, it's 42x by 5 is to 44x by 5. So if we substitute this properly, my dear friends, what you get is absolutely simple one. 21 is to 22 as a percentage. I'm sorry, as a ratio. So that's what the answer many of you have settled down for. In simpler terms, you can even assume. I saw your methodology as well. I'm okay with it. See, this is pure mathematical way of going about it. What you've done is logical way of going about it by assuming. See, I hope I'm trying to understand your mind a little and speaking for you. So you just kept as one unit as 10. Let's say 70x as 7x as 70x, 8x as 80x is what I think you've taken it up respectively. And 20% increase, okay, if you take 100% as 7x or 70 for that particular matter, okay, you take it in 70 as 80x, that's fine still. I'm still explaining your methodology here. Yeah. And there's a 20% increase from 70. That means it is 84. It will become 84. And here it's 10% increase, so it will become 80. I'm sorry, 88. I'm sorry, 88. 84 is to 88. Okay, now with that, numbers, what you have done is you've done the ratio there accordingly, and you got it as 21 is to 22 because the common factor is 4 out there. So even that's another methodology. Okay, that's fine. Even Ganesh also went with that particular methodology. I went with the mathematical methodology. You guys went with the simple logical methodology. Guys, as long as if you guys can understand the question in deep and try to bring in numbers by substituting in the right manner, and I'm sure you can crack these kind of sums. I'm still moving ahead. Thank you so much for all your answers. Be the same, guys. Now, this one is a bit tricky. Looks to be smart. Okay, who can solve it up? The fourth proportional to 5, 8, 15 is what will be the next? What's the fourth proportion? Look into the fifth question, my youngsters. Today, we'll also later on, we'll look into sequence. I want you to look into this particular sequence. Yes, I really want you all to focus more. We got 5 is to 5, 8. I'm sorry, 5, 8, 15 is to dash. Yeah, I'm happy people are answering. Yes, the answer is now varying between A and B. Bunny says A, Varsha says B. Likewise, we have some difference of opinion here. Supravat also says B. I want you guys to observe carefully what will be the next proportion. Lavanya says, okay. Equals 24. Okay. So most of you settling down for B at this point of time, like that. Okay. So fine. Just quickly look into my explanation, my friends. Let the fourth proportion be X. X. We have to find the next proportion. Okay. So then 5 is to 8 is to 15 is to X. Now bring X to the side. So that makes 5X equals 8 into 15. Okay, now we have to just substitute as X. So 8 into 15 is 120 by 5, which we can divide it by 5 as 24. So obviously B is the right answer. 24 is the right answer. Yes, yes. Cross multiply also, we can get it done. Okay. Ganesha, thanks for your answering again. Good on you guys. Yeah. 5 3 is 15, 8 into 3. I mean, we have to find out. Yeah, that Simran, that's also fine. Good on you guys. Very good, very good. I'll still move on. Now look into quickly the averages, my friends. Okay. See, you all know average is the central value of a group. Okay. Sum of all observations done by number of observations. Okay. I said sum of all observations by number of observations. Basic example is, let's say numbers 5, 10, 15, 20. Like, I mean, I'm not going to 20, 5, 15, 5, 10, 15. The sum is 30. The sum of all observations is 30. Okay. A number of values is 3. Number of observations is 3. So 30 by 3 equals 10. So that's the sum average. Okay. So very simple logic. I've given it to you there. I want you all to still pay attention. Uh, just look into the formula of averages, my friend. Total sum means average into number of items. Okay. Average into number of items. So example, average marks of 8 students is 60. So total marks 16 to 8 equals 480. This is one simple formula I want you to remember. Average when one value changes. Let's say one value changes, okay, in a sequence of numbers. If one number is replaced, change in total, keep it on the left-hand side, equals change in average into number of items. That we can have it as a standard number. Example, average of 5 numbers increases by 2 as a value. Increase in total equals 2 into 5 equals 10. Okay, that's the way that's the way we have to look into it. Average of consecutive numbers, one after the other. The next numbers. For consecutive numbers, the average is the middle number. It's as simple as that. If there are 5 numbers, let's say 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, we can choose 5 as an answer. So that's for consecutive numbers and all that. Average speed concept. So if there is a speed, I want you to understand, my guys. Okay, if there's a speed, average speed equals total distance. Okay, and by time. Okay, so if you look into it, average speed is equal to xy by x plus y, the total as well. So x and y are speeds, as I told you just earlier. So example, speed 1 is 40 kilometers, speed 2 is 60 kilometers. Average speed to be calculated is 2 into 40 into 60 by 40 plus 60. If you bring in that, okay, 2 into 40 is 80 into 60. If you substitute that value and divided by 100, we have got 48,000. So 100 0 cancels off. So 48 kilometers per hour is the average. It's pretty simple. I want you to observe. If there are two groups, I want you to observe if there are two groups as given to you guys. N1 into A1. Okay, N1 is the number of items and N2 is the number of items again. And there's an average of two different groups here. And we have to take a combined average. So N1 into A1 plus N1, I'm sorry, N2 into A2 by with the first value. Okay, that is N1 into A1 divided by N1 into, sorry, what am I saying? N1 plus N2, my dear friends. That is combined average there. Okay, averages of both. Okay, that will give us the average of two different groups. Yes, let's apply this, my dear guys. Let's apply this in real time. The grosser somebody who's a seller as a sale of 6,435, 6,927, 6,855, and 7,230 and rupees 6,562 for 5 consecutive months. Look at that, the numbers. How much sale must he have done in the 6th month so that he gets an average sale of 6,500? If the average to be maintained at 6,500, what will be the sixth month's uh, sale is what we have to find out. So understand the average is kept at 6,500. Go ahead, guys. Come on. So the median is different. Don't bring in median now. We'll stick on to averages at this point of time. Quick. I'm already getting few answers. 6th month. So the average should be 6,500. So naturally, if you can look around, my dear friends, that for the 6th month, the numbers should decline or go above the average. It should only decline. It can't be climbing up. So we can ignore option number D. This is on the logical front. You go with the logic. So you have to operate A, B, and C. As you go with the simple logic of add up all the numbers for the first 5 consecutive months. Okay, remember the average should be 6,500. Okay, the 6th month, what the number what you can add, okay, to this particular number, right? Okay, and just minus that, you get an answer as well. I like the way even Ganesha is trying to answer like little bit like Siddhi these days. I want few more people to answer, guys. Come on, I'm already seeing only few people are responding. Come on, youngsters. I really want the numbers to go up a bit quicker. I want you to look into my answer as well here. Total sale for 5 months, we've calculated as 34,009 rupees. Therefore, required sale is equal to 6,500 into 6 months is the average that we know. So that we'll have to take into consideration minus 34,000, not 9. Yeah. This is fine. You have a partner there. Good on you. Please observe here. The simple logic with the total minus, okay, 6 months average total minus the actual number, we get the 6th month. It's a very simple one. So let's move on, my dear friends. Let's move on. I think, okay, let's go back. We'll do one thing. We'll go for the next question. Okay, I really want, that's an easy one. That's why I'm skipping that. Okay. Look at this question, my dear friends. One last question on the ratios and proportion. The average age of husband, wife, and the children and the child 3 years ago was 27. And that of wife and child 5 years ago was wife and child alone was 20 years. The present age of the husband is, guess be smart. Again, fastest fingers first. Quick again, guys. Come on. With all three together, the average age of husband, wife, and the child 3 years ago was 27, and that of wife and the child 5 years ago was 20. That's only with two of them. And the present age of husband is, you'll have to smartly figure out simple equations there and substitute the values and get the answers up, guys. Come on, quick. I'm already seeing some of you are answering. Okay, I want others to also respond. Quick, guys, come on. Others, please catch it up quick. I'm happy to know that there's some variations that we can see here. Varsha says B. Many of you are settling down for B. And Deepika, for a change, says A. That's 35 years. Uh-huh. Others, please. One or two more. I mean, I wish new people like Deepika. I mean, when I say new, you guys are trying to answer. Others, please chip in with your answer quick. Sandhya now says 40. Okay, everybody quickly observe my explanation here. Some are present ages of the husband, wife, and child. 27, that's the sum. Okay, into 3 plus 3 into 3, the whole of the years is equal to 90 years. Okay, keep this as a first, okay, equation. Sum of the present ages of the wife and child is 20, is a sum into 2 plus 5 years, okay, into 2 in 2 years. That is 50 years is what we got as an answer of the present age of wife and the child. Husband's present age, we just have to substitute the 90 minus 50 equals 40. As many of you, Mahalakshmi, Avinash, and many of you are now getting it as an answer. Wonderful, guys. Very, very simple. Okay, just have to apply our logic out here a little strong. I think, I mean, this is the last question on ratio proportions, my friends, and average. Okay, this is on the average front. If the average marks of three batches, 55, 60, and 45 students respectively is 50, 55, 60, then the average marks of all the students is, there's a batch of 55, 60, and 45 students. Okay, the average marks of three batches are given as 50, 55, 60, 60, I'm sorry. Then the average marks of all the students is, Sanjay quickly says 54.68. Others, please jump in with your answers, guys. Quick, quick, quick. It's the three batches of 55, 60, and 45, respectively. Okay, and their average marks are given as 50, 55, and 60. Satvika, good to know that you're also answering now. Supravat keeps answering. Others, please jump in with your answers, guys. Come on. I want you all to please share your answers quick. Okay, we'll look into it. Required average. Okay, so we're taking 55 into 50 plus 60 into 55 because we're taking both the batch into their average. Okay, and we're adding one after the other. 55 into 50, 60 into 55, 45 into 60 divided by the average. That's 55 plus 60 plus 45. So if we club together 2750 plus 3300 plus 2700 by 160, we've just added all the numbers here. So with that, when we can actually substitute, it's 8350 by 160. Straight, you'll get it with 54.68 as an answer. That as it is, everybody got it wonderfully well. Superb answering, guys. Okay, I'll move on to the next level of learning, my dear youngsters. This time, we'll move on to our logical reasoning. One moment, please. I'll share another one. Everybody pay attention. Okay, youngsters, I'm sharing another file. Okay, can you able to see me? Do let me know. I'm starting with number and letter series. It's taking a bit of time to open. I got it. Okay, let's go look into all of these things a bit faster, guys. Come on. So number series questions are based on number or alphabet series in a sequence will be given. Now, everybody, can you all okay look into this one? Please find the next number or letter for sequence and find the logic. Everybody, pay attention now. Okay. Um, is the PPT is not visible? Oh dear. Thanks for letting me know. Share it again. Is it visible now, guys? Quickly respond. Come on, youngsters. Can you able to see that? Is it visible now? That's fine. Good on you. Thank you so much. Okay, from the current slide. Okay, I'm just going to give you a simple question out there. Please observe, guys. Okay. Um, what's the next in series? I've just typed in a particular, let's say, alphabet series here. What will be next? I asked you such an easy question now to begin with. Avinash quickly says F. Okay, that's Friday. I'm with you guys. Yes, it's simple. That's Friday. It's a sequence on the weekdays and all that. Okay. Okay. I'll move on to the next one, guys. Okay, no problem. Okay. It's a very simple one to make you understand, guys, what's the sequence and all that. Okay. What's the number series and all that. Now, over here, we need to find the patterns. Okay. So can you tell me what is this pattern? Now, what will be replace the question mark? Quick, quick. Everybody, I want your hands to work now. It's a prime number series. So what's after 11? Quick answer. 13, 13, 13. Yeah, I want you all to be really fast now, guys. Okay. So good on you guys. 13, 13, 13. So it's a prime number series. We got 13 as an answer. Oh, yes. What's the next in this particular series? 2, 5, 11, 17, 23. What's the next? Find the pattern here. Now, guys, don't even answer. Can you let me know the pattern? What's the pattern we see here? Deepika, are you saying 3 for the second question which I asked? What's the answer, guys? Mahi says 29, Mahi Kumari, and Supravat says 31. Guys, I want you all to be smart. Whenever you look into a pattern, look into the difference first. Yes, Saniha, you're right. One prime number is missing between two numbers. So now listen, 2, 5, 7 is missing, 3 is missing, 7 is missing. Now we have 11, and then 13 is missing. We got 17, we got 23. What will be the number next? We'll have to skip 29 as a number. We'll have to go on to 31. So the right answer is 31. Hope everybody will agree. Good on you guys. Continue the same. Continue the same, everybody. Okay. Now, we found the pattern. Now the different series. Okay. Now, I want you to find out the difference between numbers and replace the question mark with the answer, please. Quick, quick, quick. It says 2, 5, 8, 11, 14, 17, 18. Okay. 18 or 20? What's the difference, guys? Difference of 3, that's all. Plus 3, that's it, that's it. Wonderful, that's it. No more question on it. No more errors on it, guys, as well. Okay, nobody should make those silly errors as well. Find this number, please. 45, 38, 31, 24. Please understand it's declining. Thank you guys. I move on to the next question. Please come on to the next question. Yeah. I think, yeah. Good on you. Okay. 45 minus 38, we see a difference of how many? 7. 7 is a difference. Another 7 is a difference. And minus 7, the answer should be, yeah, minus 7 is the logic there. Fantastic. So what's the answer? Good on you guys. 17 is the right answer. This time I'm not even trying to give you any choice at all here because I really want you to work out smart and straight. Guys, please look into the kind of questions which can come in number series, guys. Please have a look at it. Multiplication series. Like look into this one. 2, 6, 18. It goes into 3 multiples of 3. Division series. 120, 120. I mean, what will be the next answer? In the multiplication series, can you all look into it? And let me know, guys, what will replace the question mark there? Question tag. 2, 6, 18. What's the next number? Simran, I'm asking for the first question on the multiple series. I'm getting too many answers of 54. Okay, 2 3 times 64, 6 3 times 18, 18 3 times should be 54, and that's the answer, guys. Okay, so wonderful. I'm moving on. Yeah, it's everything is in multiples of it. So 54 is the right answer, no doubt. We'll move on to the next one. Division series 120, 720, 120, 24. Guys, observe what's the next number. Bunny, Siddhi, everybody is saying 666. What's the logic here? What's the logic? Quick, can you let me know the logic now? Yeah, your answer should be? Yes, come on. These are typical questions again. Please understand, these are typical questions, my dear friends, okay? 3.3. It can't be 3.3, Ganesha. Know something? Let's derive at the right number. Guys, it's the division series. Good on you. 6 times, 5 times. The next series should be 4 times. Simran, you're right. So your answer should be. What's the answer, Simran? Come on, youngsters. We are at the division series now. Deepika, it can't be 125. What's the next in number? What's the next in series, guys? Come on. I'm not getting any answer this time. Can you guys get the answer? Okay, man. Why are you struggling, guys? The answer should be what? What's the answer, guys? I want to know the answer. Siddhi, it's not 49. 8. Subrat says 49. Square 49. No, guys, you guys have to be smart. Sania says 6. Okay. Oh my goodness. How many of you got 6? Simran already got 6. Siddhi already got 6. 6, 6, 6. Okay, Ganesh also got 6. Guys, come on. The answer is 6. 720 divided by 120 goes 6 times. 120 out of 24 goes 5 times. So 24, 4 times should go in which number is 6? And that's the right answer. Varsha and many of you could have gone wrong with this particular one. Guys, don't worry. I've given you the answer. Sandhya, it's not the cube part of it. Okay, let's go into the square series now. Square series. 1, 4, 9, 25, 36. What's the next number, guys? Easy. Yeah. 49, 49. That's fine. Square series is fine. So this one, n2, that's n squared. Keep it as n squared. I couldn't get it right, my dear friends. N square minus 1 series. Okay. So that is n square minus 1. So 2 square minus 1 is 3. For 8, I'm talking about the fourth one, my dear guys. Fourth one there. Okay. So it's a square series. So we went 2 square minus 1 is 3. Next one is we got it as 8. So that means, okay, yeah. Okay, what would be the next? What is the fourth answer, guys? It's 3, 8, 15. It goes in this series. Okay, it means 4. 1, 9 minus 1. Guys, observe this pattern. The next answer should be you guys are deriving at 24. 24. Sandhya, Suprabhat. Others, please chip in. Siddhi, we already found out 4 on the n square minus 1 series. Okay, so we went with 2, 3, 4. The next one is 5. 5 square is 25 minus 1 is 24. So most of you getting it right now. Yogi, that can't be 17. It's 5 square minus 1. That's all. Yogita Varun, it's not 17. It's 5 square. Are you guys answering for the next one? Guys, I'm talking about n square minus 1. So n square plus 1 series. 2. That's 1 square plus 1 is 2. 2 square plus 1 is 5. 3 square plus 1 is 10. So n square plus 1 series, the next answer should be 17. Okay, that's a simple answer. Cube series, 1 cube is 1. Okay, 2 cube is 8. 3 cube is 27. 4 cube is 64. 5 cube is 125. That's it. Similarly, n cube plus 1 or minus 1. It could be a kind of a question which can be asked. And sometimes the answer can go like this. Okay, the series can go like this. Cube plus square series, cube, square, like that. So these are the kind of questions which can come. I want you to still pay attention, guys. Come on. So good on you. I'll move on quick. Oh, yes. Sample sums, we'll look into it. Yes, can you find the next series? Next in series? 9, 11, 15, 23. What's the next answer? Yes, I really want you to be fast. Get your acts together here. What's the next number in series, guys? Come on. 9, 11, 15, 23. 9 plus 11, it's 15. And 15 plus, I hope you get it. What's the answer, guys? 36, 36, 36. It's 27 minus plus 9. Okay. Rishabh, is it 35 or 36? Think better. Bunny says 31. 39. 36 or 39? Let's come to strong conclusions here, guys. Come on. Siddhi, why is 39 now? Quick answer. Difference is 2 plus 4 plus 8, and the difference should be 6. So the answer should be Bunny, is it 33? Always look into the difference of the number series given, my dear youngsters. That's 2 plus 4 plus, so we have 8. And look at the number series in which it grows. So 23 plus 16 equals 39 is the right answer, no doubt. So I'm happy. Guys, check out the next question. I really want you to observe quick. So that's the answer given. Next question, 27, 24, 20, 15, 9. Please be careful about the difference of numbers there. Understand the logic and get an answer, please, quick. What's the answer, guys? Come on. I'm happy people are quickly jumping into your answers. 2, 2, 2. Since the last gap was 8, the next gap must be double that, which is 16. If you add 16 to the last number. So that is done. We'll move on to the next question. The second question here. Fine, Siddhi. Keep going on. -3, -4, -5, -6, -7. So the next number should be, if you bring in -7, the answer should be 2. Fantastic answering, guys. Okay, keep the same, keep the same. Let's move on. That's what we got to direct this way. -3, -4, -5, -6, -7. Beautiful. Go to the next one, guys. 6, 14, 26, 42, 62, 86. Everybody go to the next question now. Third one, which I've asked you. Find the next in series. 6, 14, 26, 42. See the difference? 62, 86. What's the next number? One one four. I'm getting answers as such. So the next jump should be 28. Okay, 24 plus 4 is 28. When you add 28 to the last number of 86, it becomes 114. Yeah, that's the right answer. Okay, fantastic, guys. 114 is the right answer. Please observe the difference of the consecutive numbers is what we are looking at it. Is increased by 4, so it's 114. Beautiful. Let's go on to the next one. Check out this question, my youngsters. Come on. This question. 1, 2, 5, 10, 13. What's next in series? 1, 2, 5, 10, 13. Sandeep, we moved on to the next question. Thank you for answering as 114. Go to the next one, please, quick. One, 2, 5, 10. See the difference? 2, 3, 5. And between 10 and 15, 10, 13 is 3. Be smart. Deepika now says 2. Rishabh says 14. Guys, understand the logic first. See the difference of numbers between two numbers. What's the answer, guys? Let's move on to the next. Come on. After 13, what's the next number, guys? Is it 12? Now, for this question, I'm getting a lot of different answers from your end, guys. Like the first question which I asked about that discotheque and people want to enter. There are two different options that we can think of. Okay. So what should be the next one? 1 becomes 2, 5 becomes 10. 13 should become what? 26. Says, yeah. Guys, observe. Guys, observe. The next answer should be 26. 1 becomes 2, doubles. 5 becomes 10. 13 becomes 26. That's all. Many of you missed the trick here. Guys, watch out. Watch out. I'll move on to the next one. This time we'll go to the letter series. Letters are represented by numbers. Like we say A is 1, B is 2, likewise, and all that. Okay. And we can also go from the reverse angle to find out the logic in it and try to answer. So please keep this in mind. Letters are represented by numbers. I'll move on to the next one. Let's go look into the concept strong. What are the types of questions which can be asked? Single letter series. Okay, you'll be given single letter series C, B, A, like that, and all that. Okay, so please look into it. Guys, can you all answer what is this A, C, E, G, I? Okay. I think I've also given you the answer there. I'm sorry, the logic there. Okay. The next in series should be plus 2. See, please understand between A and C, B is missing. Okay. C and E, A, B, C, D, E, 1 is missing. So E, F, G, F is missing, and then G. H is missing, and I. So what should be the next one, guys? It should be K. As simple as that. Okay. So alphabet series, there can be double letter series as well. So please look into it. A, M, B, N, C, O, D, P, E, Q. What's the next? First letter, I want you guys to observe between the series of it. The first letter of A, M is A, B, N is B, C, O is C, D, P is D, EQ is E. That's A, B, C, D, E. It goes on this particular pattern. Whereas, look at the second letter of each group. That's M, N, O, P, Q, R should be the next one. So after E, it should be F. So FR is the right answer. That's the double letter series example. Because I still want you to pay attention. We get sometimes three letter series as well. C, K, Z, D, L, Y, E, M, X, F, and W. What's the next series, guys? Who can answer this? Again, fastest fingers first. Who could understand this concept strong? Get it on, my dear friends. Come on, quick. Get it on. Yes, remember C, D, E, F is going ahead. K, L, M, N is again moving ahead. Whereas Z, Y, X, W, it's in the reverse order. Look into the third, okay, character, my dear friends. It goes in the reverse order. So if C, D, E, A, B, C, D, E, F, G should be next. K, L, M, N, O should be next. If it's Z, Y, X, W, the next one should be V. So it's G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then K, L, M, G, O, V, guys. The right answer should be G, O, V. Hope you all get it. How many of you answered well? G, O, V, G, O, V. I'm happy. Fantastic. Varun, attendance has already been taken care. I mean, Sushmita has shared you the link. Go through that. Okay, others, move on to the next one, please. I mean, we'll go into the sample sums. What is next, guys? T, V, Z, B, F. What's next in series? So Prabhat quickly says H, J. Guys, observe the pattern. June. Siddhi, come on. What's your next in series, guys? Come on. I'm seeing only few of you have replied. Come on, youngsters. Okay, 2, 4, 2, 4 is the difference. So the answer should be 8. Lovely, guys. Okay, I like the way you have approached this particular question as well. It's a bit tricky. So 2 plus 4 plus pattern. So it will it be H or V? What's the answer, guys? Plus 2 plus 4. So plus 2 here, plus 4 here. Okay, let's check it out. U, V, and then you have a 4 plus 4 pattern. Is what's the answer? H, it's fine. It's not V, guys. It's actually H. I think it's a typo error from my end. I'll move on to the next one. This is 3 letter series. C, I, R, G, M, V, K, Q, Z, O, U, D. Can you all get this answer? C, I, R. I'm observing all your answers, guys. Come on. Go with the superb logic. +4. Yeah, Kushi's answered. Arul Anand says hi. Hi, or yes, Supravat. Yes. Yes, more or less everybody are getting the answer now, right? Fantastic. I really want you to pay attention. Yes, first, second, third differ by 4. Okay. Okay. Differs by 4. So obviously your answer should be SYH. Fantastic. I'll move on to the next one. This is a 4-letter series. Guys, be smart. AEIO, UEOA, IAOE, UOIE. Guys, this is a challenging one. Let's see who can get it up. A challenging question, guys. The third one is quite challenging. What is a cycle? These Einstein are giving such a lengthy answer. What's the order? I want to know what's the logic here. What's the logic in which you have derived? Logic. I know this is a challenging one. I want you youngsters to please work it out. Okay, so Pravat now found out it's all vowels. Okay. Rishabh wants a hint. Okay, I'll give you a small hint, my youngsters. Look into the first group. A, E, I, O, U. There are 5 vowels, right? So A, E, I, O is given. It goes in a natural sequence without any change in numbers. Check out U, E, O, A. What's the difference? Can you see? I want you to look into the second group, my friends. U, E, O, A. Deepika, it can't be H. Please understand, we only work out with the vowels here. We only work out with the vowels. Come on, youngsters. It says A, E, I, O, U. The next one is U, E, O, A, comma, I, A, O, E, U, O, I, E. There is a pattern here, guys. So, Pravat, I want you to understand the pattern. Can you all answer what's the pattern? We'll find the answer. No problem. First, understand the pattern behind it. I call it as a logic. Who can let me know the logic? I gave a hint. Somebody asked for it. I gave a hint. That's A, E, I, O, U goes in the natural series, but not U, E, O, A. There is something which is wrong here. I mean, what's the logic behind in getting U, E, O, A? See the rotation as per alphabet order. Look into the second group, U, E, O, A. Why it's U, E, O, A? The first one is A, E, I, O, U. It's in the vowel order. Do you understand? What's the second one? It's U, E, O, A. Third one, I, A, O, E. The fourth one is U, O, I, E. And Deepika says E, A, I, O. Not really, Siddhi. Others can answer this. I know it's a tough one. I want you all to please figure out the answer. see what is shifting in the second group, guys. UEOA. Somebody let me know what's the logic here. Forget about answering the last one. Is what is the logic in Rishabh says A is alone missing, but it's not in an order. Rishabh, it's not in an order, right? What logic it follows then to give that particular order? It's not an order. Please observe. It's not an order of A, E, I, O, U. Okay, there's some logic in deriving at U, E, O, A. Now, everybody try to write A, E, I, O, U. Please understand. First, everybody write down A, E, I, O, U in some sequence, in the exact sequence, at least 2-3 times, and check out why it's U, E, O, A. E, O, U, A. Nobody's U is in first position and skip I. Supravat says U is in first position. Fine. A, E, I, O, U. And then an A should be there. It's not there. Okay. Now, please understand. Rishabh, hold on. I want you to look at the second group, UEOA. What's the logic behind UEOA, guys? That I want the logic. If you get the logic, the next logic will set in as IAOE. And then the next logic, UOIE. Yes, Rishabh. What's next is my question. What's the next series? I know it's a tough one. Yeah, one letter is missing. Pravalika says in AEIOU, if you write the series once again and you look into it, okay, one letter is missing. Please observe. So it's EUEOA. Check it out, guys. Everybody check it out. Okay, I think you guys are struggling a bit here. Okay, everybody pay attention. Yeah, these are the options available. Okay, check out the options. So, Pravat, there's no option of AEIOU there. We have AEIO, AIAE, all A's, and none. What's the answer? It's all about you guys haven't done the logic proper, guys. This time you guys have mostly failed. Check it out. Guys, I want you to observe this one, please. That's a very tough, tricky one. First group vowels are continuous, guys. That's A, I, O, U. I told you earlier. Second group, one skipped. Okay, that's in A, I, O, U. Write it together as A, I, O, U, A, I, O, U. You get A, E, and then I is there. A, I is picked up. A, E, I, O, and then A, E. Okay, U-E-O-A, I'm sorry, U-E-O-A. I'm talking about the second sequence. So one is missing, one is skipped. And in second group, okay. And in third group, two skipped. In fourth group, three vowels skipped. And fifth group, four vowels skipped. Okay, so it'll start with A. That means, guys, listen. Pretty simple. The first sequence, nothing is missing. Okay. The second group, that is UEOA, one is skipped. Okay. With the third group, IAOE, two is skipped. The fourth group, UOIE, three skipped, three vowels skipped. Guys, AEIO you write down, skip it accordingly. What you get is the balance of that. Okay. So if the next sequence should be definitely, it'll start from AEIOU. You get 1, 2, 3, 4 vowels skipped. So every time when you skip 4 vowels, you write it in the sequence as AEIOU. You will only have A will be remaining. All of this will be skipped. That means crossed. So the right answer is 3, my dear friends. The right answer is 3. Okay, that's A. Did you understand, guys? Yes, Deepika, you got that idea earlier. Okay, so I know it's a tough one, but then allow me to. ask some tough questions as well, guys. I'm moving on. Yes, yes, fine. Thank you so much, guys. Okay. So I'll move on to the next one. I want you to pay attention again. Okay, this is alpha numeric series. A is 1, C is 9, F is 38. H, what's the number should be there? Who can answer this? Quick, quick, quick. This is a cakewalk, guys. Come on. Everybody should jump on it. Understand? Okay. A is 1. C is given as 3. I'm sorry, 9. F is given as 36. Your answer should be H. After H, what's the question mark? Deepika, you have to replace the question mark now. What's next? For every alphabet, there's a number comes along. So it's just, yes, yes, yes. H is the 8th letter. So 8 into 8 equals 64. And that's the answer. Very good, guys. Okay, let's look into direction sense now, quick. Yeah, for a moment, everybody observe this one carefully. There are 4 cardinal directions, my dear friends. East, west, north, south. East, west, north, south. We call it as news in short. Okay. There are intercardinal directions. Let's consider the topmost one we always consider as north, south. Okay. And this one, my dear friends, please observe. This is east, I'm sorry, west, and then east. So we take it this way. I want you to pay attention, guys. Those are cardinal directions. Intercardinal directions are those which comes in between. Okay. For example, guys, I want you to observe this one. If this is north and this is west, this is northwest. Am I clear? Northwest. Similarly, guys, if you take around this way, if this is north and this is east, this is northeast. Now you come down, okay? If this is east and this is south, the downward direction one, okay, it becomes southeast. And the opposite one is called as southwest. These are intercardinal directions. Yes, each turn, please observe this one, my dear friends, totally 360 degrees. Each one, okay, from, let's say, we say from west to north, it's 90 degrees. From north to east, it's another 90 degrees. And from east to the south, it's another 90 degrees. Put together, it's all 360 degrees, my dear friends, okay? Remember, each turn is, it's 90 degrees. We have to consider that way, okay? So shadows, I want you to observe this one, guys. Shadows, at sunrise, the shadows will be in the west side. When the sun is rising, the shadow will be on the west side. Please observe, when the sun is rising in front, okay, the shadow will be on the west side. At sunset, the shadow is on the east side, this side. At the sunset, the sun is setting this side, okay, on the east, okay. I'm sorry, the east is this side, okay. On the east, the shadow, okay, what am I saying? Okay, when the sun sets this side, the south, the shadow will be on the eastern side. Simple. And some questions can be on the shadows front. Remember the simple logic. Sunrise, the shadow is on the west side. Sunset, the shadow is on the east side. Simple logic of mine. And initial position, guys, always remember, if no position is mentioned, always treat the upper direction is always north. Always north. Now we'll move on to the next one. Guys, check out this question now. I walk 5 kilometers east. So please understand, east is in this direction. I walk 5 kilometers in the east, then turn right. That means, guys, if I'm walking towards east, to my right is this side. Okay. So I walk 5 kilometers east. You have to always, the starting point, always mark it as O, my dear friends. Or everybody remember this. Starting point, always mark it as O. I walk 5 kilometers east and then took a right turn and walk. And I walked another 8 kilometers down. That means 5 kilometers plus 8 kilometers. Okay. I took a right turn. That means I'm facing towards south now. Then I turn left. That means this side. Okay. And walk 5 kilometers. And I turn left. That means moving up now. Okay. Moving up now. 8 kilometers. Okay. All right. And what distance am I from the starting point? Who can answer that? Yes, remember, 5 kilometers east, 8 kilometers right, and then to the left, another 5 kilometers, another 8 kilometers up. What's the distance from the starting point and the ending point now? Who can answer this? Quick, quick. Come on, guys. 10, 10, 10. 5 plus 10, 5, 10. Simple. Good on you, Supravat. What is the total kilometers traveled? Who can answer that? What is the total kilometers traveled? Quick answer, guys. 26. 10 plus 16. That is 5, 5, 8, 8 in total. Good on you, Siddhi. Others, please, please, I want you all to have your answers quickly done. Thank you. I'll move on to the next one. Let's check out the next one, please, everybody. Swati traveled 100 kilometers towards south. I want you guys to observe. Okay, Swati traveled 100 kilometers to the south. Then she took 3 turns, 45 degrees each in clockwise direction. And then she took 2 more turns of 45 degrees in anti-clockwise direction. In which direction is she facing now? Who can answer that? Yes, these are typical questions in aptitude. Yes, in the previous question, one woman guess. In the previous question, why 3? I'm asking which direction. Supravat. Oh, you went to the choice, is it? Okay. Okay. Option 3, southwest, southwest. Brilliant. Guys, simple logic. Swati traveled 100 kilometers towards south means downwards. Okay. And right now, if you can understand my difference, then she took 3 turns, 45 degrees, 45 degrees. That means right now, I've taken 2 45 degrees as of now. Right now, I'm exactly towards west. From south to west is 90 degrees now, 245 degrees. Okay. Take another third one, 3 times 45 degrees. So Swati must be right now between north west. Please understand, north west. And she again took an anti-clockwise direction, 45 degrees twice. That is coming back to east and then get into the intercardinal direction between south and west. I'm sorry, south and west. I'm sorry, not east, southwest. So everybody got it as southwest. Brilliant. I'm moving on to the next one. Okay, quick answer. This should not take you 5 seconds to answer, guys. Come on. And he's facing north. He takes 20 left turns, and 20 right turns. Okay, which direction is he facing now? Quick answer, guys. Come on. And he's facing north. He takes 20 left turns and 20 right turns. Which direction is he facing now? Simple logic. Very good. Very good. Good on you guys. Okay, he's facing north. 20 times he went around. That means 4 times it goes around. Sorry, 5 times. And 5 times this side. That means he still ends up at the same point. That's north. Fantastic. A watch shows 5:45. Okay, go ahead. Andy is facing north. Sorry, forget about Andy now. A watch shows 5:45. If the minute hand points towards northwest, minute hand and hour hand, the minute hands towards northwest, northwest as 45. Okay, as a minute hand. Okay, then the hour hand is in which direction, guys? Hour hand. Hour hand. You have to identify, my youngsters. Is it southeast or southwest? Some of you are a bit confused there. West, south, Mars. What is west, south here? Southwest, southwest. If you have to just think about 5:45, okay, and if the minute hand is in northwest, the hover hand should be in Southwest, no doubt, as many of you have figured out. Simple. Okay. And all right. Okay. This means that we've come to the end of this particular session on logical reasoning on two major topics now. Okay. And I think with that, we'll end our session as well. So when you come back tomorrow, my dear friends, we'll still continue on the logical front. And we look into a few major concepts like blood relations. And we also look into direction sense today. And we go into much more options like logs and much more things on the logical front. Okay. So come back. When I say tomorrow, it's not tomorrow, by the way. It's on Monday. Okay. So thank you so much for all your thanks, and you all have a good night's sleep. And come back fresh on Monday morning. We'll do more on the logical front, guys. Thank you so much. Take care, guys. Bye bye. You're most welcome. Take care, guys. Take care, everybody. Thank you all.
Yeah, thank you, sir. We can wind up as tomorrow and day after tomorrow is weekend, which we don't have a session.
Yeah. Thank you.
We are again meeting on Monday, sir. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Yeah.
Yeah, so dear students, as informed, Saturday and Sunday we don't have a session. We are again meeting on Monday at 7 p.m. Thank you all. Thank you for joining. Good night.